Hello, everybody. It's me again. It's Russell Mills, August 11th, Saturday night, 2018. I want to say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's blessed. Hope everybody has a good night. I want to say to the parents out there, watch your kids, man. Don't let your kids grow up too fast, man. Because I see these kids today and I see these girls, these young girls today that, dressing very sexual. And you be thinking it's a woman that's of age. You know what I mean? And then when you see, that's a young girl, you're like, whoa, like this is crazy because nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You see all these young girls trying to act older and stuff like that. And you see guys that are older trying to get with these young girls, and it's like you got to be careful with that because that shit's statutory rape, and it's like. Have I seen girls like that? Absolutely. Like, and I thought I was like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? And then if I see them, I'm like, wow, they're just like kids. You know what I mean? They're like young kids. So you got to watch out, man. With your kids today and what they're wearing and what the what type of attention that they're drawing from because there's a lot of sick people in this world because nobody in this world is perfect. We all have minds that are sometimes out of whack, out of times, maybe some more than others. But we have to be really careful with the God our seeds, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like but it's so funny. I see parents always worry about the girls and say, "Oh, I don't want my girl getting pregnant," but it's like you got to worry about the boys too. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the boys getting a girl pregnant because you don't want that happening. You know what I mean? So it's like I see so many parents talk about their daughters. Oh, my daughter, I don't want my daughter getting this, and I'm not saying you should. And I'm not saying you should want your daughter to get any type of diseases or get pregnant at such a young age, because unfortunately there are a lot of young girls out there that try to seek attention, and the next thing they know, they get pregnant and stuff like that, and it's like now you're a young girl with a baby coming, growing in your stomach. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that, and that's why it's guys. Like I said, you got to be careful, man, with these girls out here, man. Like I said, so you got to be careful with adult women. So don't try to be hitting on these young girls because even if you think they look good and stuff, and you be like, damn, she got a fat ass, but it's like if she's only 15 years old, bro, you got to be careful with that, man. That's the bottom line, man. Because I've seen so many girls, and I'm like, man, that girl is so young, and I'm like, how does she have a ass like that or a fat ass like that? She's only a fucking kid. It's like, that's crazy. I don't know. I think it's these foods, man, because I think it's the foods that people are having today are fake, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these processed foods, and I think they have like steroids in them. So that's why you're seeing like people getting taller, and you know what I'm saying, and girls and guys having growing taller, getting big, and all this other stuff, and you're like, damn, how's that kid getting so big that fast? How's that girl growing so fast? I think that's nuts. So yeah, man, you gotta watch your kids out there, man. And are we gonna be everywhere where our kids are? No, we're not. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, see, and another thing too that I can't stand about what parents do is like it's nothing wrong with protecting your children because I have a son myself. He's autistic, and I want to protect him, from the world because I don't want him being down the road killed or in prison or something like that, or harassing anybody. But it's so funny when I see so many of the parents um, do whatever they want, let their kids do whatever they want. It's like that ain't cool. It's not cool at all to let your kids do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be a responsible parent. You got to take the time to, guide your children the right way so they don't be dressing a certain way, so they don't be acting the fool. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, is it easy? No, of course not. But at the end of the day, we still have to guard you know what I'm saying, our children away from violence and sexual predators out there, and you know what I mean. And it's like, but it's so funny. Like I said, it's like this generation. They've like been pushing shit like this for a long time, and I'm not saying women's never been, sexual, because you know what I mean and stuff. We've had, you know, people pushing things for years, you know what I mean. But it's getting up to the point now where it's like, little kids are being, pushed, kind of for like sexual things and trying to look all sexual, and you're just a baby, you know what I'm saying, wearing all lipstick and it's like you're just a little girl. Like, stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't grow up too fast. Because let me tell you something. When you grow up too fast in this world, man, it's you know what I mean. It's not easy. So like I tell people all the time, just you know, guide your kids, man. Make sure that they're all right. Make sure that they're not wearing all these sexual outfits and all this other stuff. And guide your boys too. Don't just let the boys go wild and just because they can't get pregnant. It's like boys can be crazy too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch your kids, man, at all times, man. And just, but yeah, man, it's just crazy today where I see some of these young girls. They're getting taller, and you know what I'm saying. They're wearing all these clothes, these tight clothes, and you're thinking from a distance, oh wow, that's a good looking woman. What's her name? And then looking, that's a fucking high school kid. It's like that's crazy. So you better, like I say to people, man, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Guess who? Just watch who. Watch who you're looking at, man. Because like I said, at the end of the day, there's a lot of crazy people out here, man. So like I said, we just have to make sure we don't play favorites. And that's what I see a lot of parents do. They play a lot of favorites, like, oh, I'm going to favor the boy and I'm not going to favor the girl. I'm going to favor the girl and I'm not going to favor the boy. It's like, no. It's like both people can get, both people can get diseases. Both people can have problems. Just guard your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them grow up way too fast, man, because they're going to grow anyway. But at the end of the day, you don't want them growing up too fast, and you don't want to put them in an environment or try to act like a kid yourself when you're a parent, because there's a lot of parents that try to act like kids. They try to dress like their kid and all that other stuff. It's like, you're not a kid anymore, man. If you're in your 40s, 50s, man, so, stop, you know what I mean? Something wrong with looking nice and and stuff like that. But don't try to, live through your kid, man. Just live. You're gonna have to live through yourself. But no, just guide your kids out there, man. Just guide your kids. Don't play favorite. Don't play favoritism with your kids. And when you're a parent, just make sure you do what's right. You know what I mean? And that's all I could really say. But no, man. Just wanted to make a quick video tonight. But I want to say thank you to anybody that has watched any of my videos. I appreciate that. I want some more subscribers. If you want to look me up on YouTube, you'd have to type in Russell Mills, May 22nd, 2017. That's RUSSELLMILLS, May 22nd, 2017. We had my first video called Why Black People Settle for Less. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to spread a message out there, man, to anybody. But I want to say thank you for everybody. Have a good night. Peace.